everyone. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're having a good time. I turned 40 last week, so I am up. I can no longer say when I grew up. I'm already up. So what better time to do this? My name is Wella, and if you bear with me for just a few minutes, I'll be talking about an interesting concept, an initiative that I'll be revealing in the course of this video. I want to start by asking some questions about life in general. What is the purpose of your life? Why are you here? What are you doing? And why are you doing what you're doing? Where are you going? This journey of life, where is it taking you to? And while you're here, are you actually living? Are you loving? Are you learning? And what will you leave behind when you go? What exactly will people say about you when you're gone? What will they say that you did? Who did you help? Would anyone miss you? You see, at some point in your life, you ought to have asked yourself these questions. And if you have, then you're on the right track to discovering. And this platform is definitely going to help you find answers. However, if you haven't gotten there yet, maybe because you have different philosophies about life, or you're just too busy chasing money, or you just don't care, I urge you to take this ride with us. Keep an open mind. And who knows, this initiative may just begin to stir up something inside of you, cause you to reflect into the deep and begin to look beyond what we see every day, and ultimately begin to find a new meaning to life. You know, this life of ours. This initiative is designed to stir up a movement by visiting relevant topics with utmost objectivity, openness, candor, and to provide a platform for sharing experiences in order to impact lives, in order to cause people to live a purposeful life and ultimately leave a legacy. The idea is to bring to the fore what we have summarized into 4 basic categories on what life is or should be about. The little things that are of ultimate importance. You see, the 4 L's, as we have called it, pretty much describe how to live, love, learn, and leave a legacy as we go through this journey of life. 2 things that are sure in this journey. Of that, there is no contest. First, we are born, and then we die. It is indeed so for everyone, isn't it? The only differentiating factor is time. Yeah, and maybe how, exactly when, we may not know. But at some point, all of us will go back to dust and ashes. All of this body. So the question is, what then are you doing within the space when you are born and when you die? That space that is sometimes short. Well, we pray. Our prayer is that it's long enough for us to see our children's children. Yeah. But there is that space. Yeah. So the question is, what are you doing within that space? How do you fill it up? What do you do to fill it up? The 4Ls initiative will start out as live broadcasts every Saturday at 4 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram, where we'll be visiting different topics that will fall under the 4Ls, addressing burning issues of life. The L's, as I've said before, are live, love, learn, and leave a legacy. I will be hosting the discussions for now as mainly a facilitator, since it's going to be interactive sessions where people contribute and share experiences and opinions as appropriate. Thankfully, Facebook has the ability to allow guest speakers during broadcasts. So apart from just typed comments, we'll have opportunities for individuals to speak virtually. Also, as we progress and as we receive volunteers, we'll have guest speakers join us physically here, especially experts who want to touch on different topics or areas. So, I implore you to tune in every week and join us as we use this platform to impact lives. Apart from the discussions, we'll develop programs designed to identify deserving people who have something to give or contribute. People who have dreams that will change the world and impact lives, but they don't have the resources. We'll find ways to help these people to bring their ideas to reality, grow their concepts into valuable businesses, change their lives, and they become independent and successful enough to pass on the favor. Meaning, they in turn find others and help them build and grow and make an impact. See, I'm a strong believer, you see. This helping topic, I guess, falls under the L, loving, yeah? It is because we love that we help. So, I'm a strong believer of this mind-boggling concept. Let's assume only 20% of people in the world have enough and extra to give. Just an assumption, 20%. And if this 20% of people identify and select just one person, one, whether it's their relative, friend, colleague, sister in church, or neighbor on the street, or even a stranger you meet, you decide and determine to help this one person. Not just giving him food or money, not giving him fish, as they will say, but teaching him how to fish. Yes, helping him fish and making sure he becomes a successful fisherman. So, not just giving money to set up business, for example, but helping, mentoring, guiding, teaching, scolding, coaching, monitoring until he becomes what he is intended to become. He stands on his own 2 feet. And then you can let go of him while he goes on to find his own mentee. And then you go back and pick another mentee. So it could be training a child through school. It could be having a discussion with an adult about his skills and passion. Asking him what he wants to do. And then helping him learn a skill and turn it into money. It could be providing finance for a business and chaperone the person to ensure he does the right thing for the business to stand and grow. All the while, telling him that, see, the reason you're doing this is not to get thank you or prayer or whatever it is, but to pass it on. So the idea is to start a cycle that, if we ensure does not break, will cause a ripple effect for more and more 20% to help more and more people. And in a few years, what do you think is going to happen? If the cycle doesn't break, the 20% will grow into 40% and 50% and 60%. Ultimately, there will be less people who are starving, who lack, and then there will be more people who have. And even when you eventually let go of this mentee and he goes on to find his own mentee, you pick another mentee and the cycle continues. Imagine that. Imagine a world like that. Just passing it forward. It is about building someone up, helping that person to become somebody. Imagine we help them and they help another, and it just goes on and on. For 50 years later, someone in the cycle comes back and helps your own child, unknown to any of them that you were the one that started the cycle. Oh, what a world that would be, if only, right? That's the bane of this program. That's the concept that we will be promoting alongside the discussions. That's what we are about. Ultimately, leaving a legacy. So please join us as often as you can every Saturday. Tune in and join the movement. Spread the word and let's make an impact. We will be broadcasting from our pages on Facebook, Instagram, and we'll have our videos on YouTube. Once again, I remain Wella, broadcasting for the 4Ls initiative. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.